Alright. Alright, yup, tub streams up. Here it is, here it go. We're back. I'm excited. I'm excited. Let me see. Let's camp. Let's camp. Oh! Oh damn! I praise the path that led me to you, brother. This is what you do. Every time there's a new patch, you immediately camp. And this is why. Uh-huh. Oh, he gave me some ledum. 3 amulets were created to bring about divine changes. Peaceful brotherhood, brotherhood of the awakened. Amulet of the unfortunate fallen druids, lost in the snows. Scorn's teeth, and the flame of chaos. Oh yeah. Oh, he just gave me the amulet? Okay. Alright, okay. Well, let's look at the patch notes. Imprisoned for 1,000 years, blah, 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 blah. Created by the druids because he's just unable to die. Starting from the Snow Islands, you can reach the Snow Queen and attain a fragment of her power. Icy Hearts of the Fiends, which have a mysterious connection to the shards within the golem's body, will help you in this. Free the Queen, and her help will extend far beyond mere gratitude. Oh, I didn't mean to do that. Amulets of Change. These artifacts are so ancient that many consider them mere fiction. Amulets capable of distorting reality and bending the world to the will of their owner. However, the only one who possesses divine power will be able to master even a tiny fraction of their cosmic essence. 2 new music tracks. 2 new sigils. I haven't even found the sigil from the last patch. 4 new items with passive effects. Wolf figurine, Druidess tier, red snowflake, money toad. Islands starting from number 100 are not snowy. Okay. So let's see. We got this new amulet. Using a charge from the necklace on an island's map will replace all locations on the island with random ones. The charge only works on grassy islands. The necklace can be recharged using ledum. A sigil is inscribed on the reverse side. Okay. What was the new sigils? Okay, so the sigil's in the necklace, but how do you... How do you get it? How do you get it? There's a sigil in the thing. Alright, well... What are my skulls right now? Gold? That's fine. So only works on grassy lands. So there's nothing to do on the world map. Okay. Interesting. So let's see, if I leave a location... Okay, well I don't want to do this one. Let me go to a different one to see what it does. Changes all location to random ones. Charges 3. Okay, well I don't really want to do that. I think the locations are fine as they are. And like we can't do it on this one, right? Because it said grass only? Yeah, so here we can't do that. So I guess after Island 100 they're not snow anymore, so then you can do it after Island 100? Okay, okay. Well, now the question is, what do we do? Oh, what do we do? what do we do? I guess let's go here and see what happens. Put that to 2. turn all the other potions on. Wonder if I camp again and if it'll do anything. No. Okay, so far, if you missed it, I camped to talk to the guy. He gave me this. This allows you to change the locations of grassy islands. So not snowy islands. And like one of the new sigils is in his necklace, but I don't know how to get it out. How do you get it out? I wonder if you have to use it and then it gives it to you or something. Because they added there. So we got the amulets. We got one of them already. You see there was 3 of them. And then they added 2 new sigils. And this is the one that's in the thing. 4 new items with passive effects. Red snowflake, money toad. Money toad. And the islands starting from number 100 are not snowy. And then this whole Snow Queen thing, I don't know what this is about. I have a bunch of the stuff. Use the amulet once. Okay, I'm gonna use it on like the first island. Because like this island just doesn't matter, right? Oh, you can't even use it on this island. Never mind. What about this one? Can I use it on this one? Here we go. Let's use it on this one. Change. Dude, that's sick. So just change everything. Cursed Fort, Ruined Fortress, City of Workers, Cursed Fort. Okay. But that didn't say that it gave me a sigil. Question mark. Question mark. Maybe you have to recharge it once. Question is, how much does it cost to recharge? Let's go back down here. Let's just blow it out. Do it again. Okay. One more time. Okay. Oh, nice. Siege fort. 666! Okay, well, what we can do is save first. And then we can charge or change? Change. It's not charge, it's change. Oh, so that just does the change again. Okay, well, I don't want to do that. It doesn't charge it. Just does it again. Alright, well. That's fine. Let's go back in here. Still don't get the sigil. Yeah, I guess so. They gave 3 free charges to start, which I wasted on that just to see how it works, which is fine because I don't plan on changing anything anyway. But it says the sigil is on this thing, but I'm not sure how we get that out of there. I wonder if you have to do something somewhere to unlock it or something. Anyway, let's try to find some altars, I guess. See if we can push up and see if anything happens while we're doing stuff. No clues, yeah. I still haven't found the sigil from the last patch. I don't know where that's at. And I still haven't found the other 2 skill books from patch 0.9. There's still a bunch of things that I haven't been able to get. And basically right now we're just looking for the stats buff so we can make some progress here and see if anything happens if we progress into an island. Because sometimes you meet NPCs like during a run. So that's what we're trying to do right now. After we get the stats buff, we need the stats buff to be able to make progress. There it is. Oh, I don't have any stamina for some reason. That's terrible. The altar will give me some stamina. There we go. Game is still very laggy. Oh, they actually changed the numbers on the weapons. So you actually see like 459 million now. That's interesting. Yeah, it's working how it used to. They finally fixed it. Blip, blip, blip. Alright, we haven't ran into any NPCs while walking around yet. Wonder if something's gonna be different when I fight a boss. Well, when they changed it back, it wasn't working even after they changed it back, so that's what I mean by it fixed it. They fixed it and actually like changed it back. Because after the patch notes that said that they reverted it, it was still saying like 130% and no buff time. At least for me. I don't know about anybody else. Obviously, we're gonna go back for more ore, because we always go back for more ore. We love ore. We love ore. Okay, so is this a regular boss? We got another ice heart. Totsy. Okay, so nothing happened when I cleared an area. So I'm not entirely sure. Got a bag. Got no potions. That's a random thing. That's thing. Starting from the Snow Islands, you can reach the Snow Queen and obtain a fragment of her power. I wonder if I have to run like the first island. Like, just go back to Island 50 or something? Let's just go in here and see what happens. I'm curious of what's gonna happen here. You know what I'm gonna do? Let's get to 49 and I'll camp, see if anything happens when I camp. Yeah, I mean, that's like one of the major issues with this game is when they come out with patch notes, they don't like describe how to start anything, or, you know, there's no hints. It's just, oh yeah, this is the mechanic. But it's like, alright, but how do I stuff? Alright, let's camp, see what happens. Nothing happened when I camped. No NPCs, no menus. Can't do anything with this necklace still. Yeah, I have 140 icy hearts. I got a lot of them. What? Trapped in the permafrost, ancient entity created by the druids. Okay, well, what is the permafrost? Where is the permafrost? Am I in the permafrost? Is there like a certain island named Permafrost? That's even worse than the patch notes. Can I just rebirth? Oh snap! Well, we found it. So you have to rebirth on a snowy island. Got it. And there's the bird. There's our girl, the bird. What is that? What do you got? Snow Queen's necklace. Okay. Invoke the curse and absorb the queen's power. Read the tablet. Move on. Okay. Okay. Read the tablet. Okay, Scorn has been frozen. Demon's icy statue burst into flames and exploded. 35 cursed shards flew into the queen, draining her power. Okay. Scorn killed all the druids. That's not good. Pull out the shards. Oh, I see. Rune power, minus mana, minus spirit ally damage, minus stamina total damage, upgrade cost, weapon damage per level, health to gold, stamina to weapon power. Unknown gift. Okay, well, we want to keep at least 50, because 50 is where the freeze caps. But what do I even want to get? All of that for armor? No. Minus stamina. Well, I have like a bajillion stamina, so we can... Let's just see how it works. So it costs 3. Extract. Minus 50%. Times 4 gold. I don't want ally damage. Upgrade cost times a bajillion. Okay, we'll try it. Stamina regen, maximum run speed, attack and run speed. I don't really want that because I don't care about armor. Minus 50% mana for 4 times rune power. Do we care about that? Question is, can I change these later? Let me save first. Okay, so let's do this one. And this one. Then we'll do this one. Okay. Very cool. Wolf figurine, remove 1 shards. Druidist tear, Rich chest. Okay. Oh, I'm down to 35 now. Okay, I guess it costs a lot. What does this do? Each attack by an allied wolf has 2% chance to inflict bleeding. Teleports the wearer to the Snow Queen if worn during rebirth. Using a necklace charge on an island map will replace all locations on the island. Random ones charges only work on frozen islands. The necklace can be recharged using ledum, alchemist, sigil, colere, phantomatus is inscribed on the reverse side. Okay, so that's where the other thing is. What is this? Increases the power of druid altars by 10 times? Okay. So we have both of the sigils. I just don't understand how to like get them out of the amulets. This one you can put on. We also don't want to put that on right now. I want to put my mining one back on, obviously. And so, let's see. Remove 23 shards. I took a bunch of my stamina. Interesting, interesting. So 3, 5, 7, 9, 11. I could do that, I guess. 4 times gold. I'm gonna need that for the upgrade cost. Okay. Red snowflake. Chaos bones still work near the lost ones, but are 3 times weaker. Okay. Interesting. So we got all the new items now, I think, right? Let's see. Oh, I don't have the money toad yet. So I gotta do 2 more to get another unknown gift. I'm guessing it's the money toad. But what would I even do? I don't care about ally damage and I don't want any of that. So I guess we would just do 2 more into this when I get more shards. The only other thing is I don't think you can reset these. Which is kind of bad. Which is kind of bad. I guess we'll just have to try and see what it looks like. Oh, I just finished the zone and it rebirthed me here. So you just have to rebirth on a snowy land and it takes you here. And then you get an amulet. You get this amulet right here. So you put this on before you rebirth and it'll take you back here. And this also gives you charges to change frozen islands. And it has the other new sigil on the thing, but I don't know how to get the sigil out. I don't know how to do that. And I still don't have... Oh, wait. Oh. Amulet power is 4 times higher. Ring power is 2 times lower. You said what now? Wait. I'm using a thing on that. This is my new sigil. Do you know why? 4 times 772.5% mining? And I can get rid of that times 2 less on rings? Dog. We have a quintessence. Boom. Okay. Well, the first thing I want to do is let's go up here and see if we can still clear anything with that minus 100% stamina. Cut my stamina in half. If something tells me that's not really gonna work. Oh, characteristics are increased by 2 times. I guess this one won't really matter. Dude, the cost is like 1 billion more. Oh no. But I'm already at double bubble. What the hell? Okay. So we gotta farm some gold. Okay. Interesting. Alright, we're already hitting for VG, so that's good. Let's see what happens when we get stats. Okay, we got stats. Yeah, we murdered that guy. Okay, yeah, now we're just getting a bunch of money. So everything's good. Just, okay. And we're getting a bunch of ledum too? Okay. Okay. Things are happening. Killed the first boss already. Oops. Okay, alright. We still have the prayer sigil on because I'll have the rebirth. How much easier? Well, my stamina is still the same because it's times 2 stamina, so we'll have to do one without this modifier, where my stamina is lower. But the cost of all my weapons and stuff is like 1 bajillion more than it was because of that upgrade. But my damage is also way higher as well. So I'm not entirely sure how it all balances out, but we'll just have to do one. Oh, we one-shot of that guy, so things are happening. Let's go back for fun. See what my level goes up to on my weapon. 182,000. So yeah, I was at like 2 billion before, and now I'm only at 182,000 because of the cost increase. But my damage is way higher than it was before. Like I'm halfway to whatever the next thing is. I think it's VG. VG's the next one. Okay, boss got one-shotted. Alright. Lord Ulrich. Okay, okay. So, what I don't understand is why did it give me the sigil for the other one, but not for that first amulet that the dude gave me in camp? Alright, this is no potions is no bueno. But what we want to do, let's go back down here. We're gonna do this. We're gonna do my regular grind run real quick. We're gonna get to 10 and rebirth. And then we'll try the new thing out and see what that looks like. Yeah, I'm just running through these dudes now. Alright, so we're gonna rebirth the new thing on. And we'll see what my mining gets up to. $3,090% mining. So prayer is gonna take longer to level up. Obviously, we still have to get the stab bow. Gorgors, yeah. Because it'll be 3,000% of what I get for Gorgors. So prayer's still going to be important, but prayer's going to take longer to level up since I swapped sigils. Okay, we're at 22.2 million. What? $23.8 million. What? I didn't know what's up. $27 million. This is dope. I have 10 billion stamina now. So that stamina loss that I took from the thing doesn't matter. Because I was only at like 4 billion before, and I'm at 11.1 right now. I'm only level 19. Alright, okay, alright, okay. There's level 20. I can probably get to 21 before the end. A 30.1 million mining. Before I'd be like 4 million. Yeah, this is pretty dumb. There's 21 right before the end. 13.5, 14.2. I was at like 1.3 before. Now I'm getting 14. But that was with... Actually, you know what? I probably don't even need to ambrosia on the first one. Just my damage is so much higher now. So I was like 14 quad with leveling everything up, so I want to see what it is without leveling stuff up. Ten times more. Yeah, I don't think they know what they just did. I don't think they understand what they just did to my character. That's why I saved that quintessence. I was like, you know what? I'm gonna save this for something that's gonna be stupid in the future, and I was right. I'm already at one quad at 16. So this is where I would be at the end of my run before. I'd be at like 1.3 right now. So 19. Go finish islands fast. And unfortunately, I don't have a lot of time because I still got other stuff I want to play before I go to work. But if they do try to patch anything out, I could just leave the game on and not close it, which is generally what I do anyway. So if they try to nerf anything, I could just leave the game on. And just not even patch. Not even patch, dude. 4.6 at 32. How long is it? It's gonna take... Okay, so it stopped at 16. I'm gonna have to redo my build, because I can probably still get the 17. $745,000. That is a lot higher than it was before for some reason. They still didn't fix the armor stuff when you level up. Yeah, I can probably still get the 17. 8.5, 9, 9.4. So yeah, it's gonna be like 10 times basically, like you said. 10.7. It's gonna be like 11. 11.3. Yeah, so almost 10 times. Download unpatched version. Yeah, so that's pretty stupid. Stupid. Imagine in a feud. I do have a feud up, but I'm waiting for my next feud to pop, because the feud that popped up was Ghost Island 96 hours. So I'm waiting for the next one to pop up, and then I'm gonna blast them both out at the same time. Hopefully I get Raven Island or Silver Reef. Okay, don't give me a thing. Okay, Snowy Trail. That's fine. So we have no potions, so I can't use ambrosias. So I have to find altars and kill birds to level up. Okay, we got stats, good. We had enough money to level up the weapon. We're doing damage. We're already 7 prayer, so we're not gonna lose the buff. Okay. I killed those guys pretty fast for no weapon levels and just stats by itself. Oh, I see. It puts a menu right there now. Okay. Interesting. Can I click on stuff? Good lord. We'll see what the number is after this. It's probably gonna be pretty nuts. Yeah, I can get rid of that no spirit, no blessings thing. And I'm not like just completely locked out. Unless of course I randomize and it gives me another one. Where are we at so far at 18? 7.7. We're only at 18. This boss is gonna give me a shit ton. 145? Okay. This is dope. Okay. 367. Okay. All right. 412. I think the most I've ever had after killing a feud boss is like 600 and something. And we're more than likely gonna get that just by existing. Like, I'm getting trillions of ore just from picking up the ore out of the ground. It's giving me like 3 trillion. He dropped 2 gems. Alright, it's no potion, so I'm not gonna be able to go back. That's fine. So we'll hit 21 and start leveling up mining. I'm not gonna be able to go to 22 anymore since I don't have the 30% reduction on prayer. But we're at 31.9 million instead of 4. 820. 68 before the boss. 267. Do you know how many hours that is? Or how many hours it used to be? If I was getting 1.3 a run, 267, that's, you know, anywhere from like 200 to 220 runs. And if you know, 5 minutes a run, depending on how fast you get run speed. And yeah, so that's, you know, 5 times, what is that, 12 runs an hour, so 200 and something runs, that's like half a day. That's like half a day right there in 5 minutes. That's like half a day. Okay. So you know how I've always enjoyed this game and thought it was fun and amazing and stupid? Well, now it's like amplified by a bajillion. And I am okay with that. And I am okay with that. What time is it? It's 11:30. We could probably finish this island. Let's keep going. This is magic fort, so the modifier doesn't really do anything. Oh no. Okay, well we can turn potions back on. We can use potions now. We're not in a no potion zone. But we still need the stat buff to guarantee being able to do anything. Yeah, run speed, okay. New patch! Yeah, my... okay. So I was using... This used to be a 772% mining amulet. They put in this new sigil that makes amulets 4 times stronger. The negative effect was it made rings 2 times worse. But I had a quintessence hanging out, just waiting for something decent, and I used the quintessence on this thing, so now this amulet's 3090. And when I get to 21 prayer with all the sacred awe, my mining is like 40 million skill points now. I just finished the last area and got 200 and, what was it, 264 quad Mercury. They put in this Ice Queen thing to where you can buff up these different stats. They have negative effects though. Like this is minus 50% stamina for 4 times total damage. Minus 50% stamina for 4 times weapon power. So my stamina was cut in half, which is bad because my damage is based off of stamina for the most part. But there's also this one. The upgrade cost is increased by times. So there's a 1, 2, 3, 4. One quad increase on the weapon cost. So that's why my weapons are only level 31 right now. But my weapon damage is like, I used to start at like spa, right? But now it's like triple dick with like nothing. And that's so you go spa to Oc to no to DC to UDC to DDC to TDC. So I went up like 6 or 7 abbreviations, which is 3 zeros in abbreviation. So this cost is how many zeros? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. So I went up 12 zeros in cost, but my damage with everything else, and I have this 4 times gold now as well. My damage went up a lot more than that. It went up 21 zeros. So it's well worth it. The other ones I haven't used, this one gets takes away attack speed and run speed, maximum run speed, and stamina regen, which I don't care about, but it just gives you armor. I don't care about armor. This is minus mana for rune power, which I'll probably level up next just to have it because I gotta get the last gift. And then this is spirit for ally damage, which I'm not gonna do because I don't use allies. That's not great. Yeah, my weapon, like, the run before I upgraded this, I had like 2.2 billion on my Banshee's Cry. And then the run after that, at the end, I was at like 187,000. That's how big of a difference this curse makes. I had literally like less than 1% of what I had before. but my damage is however many times higher. So it's pretty stupid, and I'm okay with it. Nothing to upgrade an amulet? Yeah. I mean, other than getting new amulets. Because, like, let's be honest, this amulet, not great. This just had the 772% mining on it. But here's the thing. Amulets can have more than one of the same stat. So just imagine if this was like 2 or 3 or even possibly 4 mining percent. And then times 4, like I would have all the stamina on the planet and my Mercury gain would be just astronomically higher. Like it would be stupid. I've never seen 4 of the same stat on an item before, but I've seen 3. I've seen like 3 bow damage on a ring or something before. So I know at least 3 is possible. I don't know if 4 is possible. But yeah, just imagine if this was like 2, like even just 2 binding percent. And like, even having, you know, mineral search and whatever else, like, it'd be dumb. It would be like what I have is dumb. Anyway, let's try to find the stat buff so we can run through here real fast. I gotta level this up so we can get more stuff. Yeah, of course. That's why I only have the one that I have, because it's just the best one that I've gotten. And it's not even that good. But someday this game will bless me with an amulet that is just out of this world. Alright, now we can level everything up. Start spending stats. Get it to at least 16. We're gonna level everything else. Oh, I did 15 shooting? Oops. So yeah, I'm at 9.4 billion stamina right now. The highest I would get to before was 4. And this is with my stamina cut in half. Because those 2 ice stats make it to where I have 100% less stamina. So I was at like 3.1 or something when I would start before, and now I'm at like 1.5. But I'm over double what I had before because of the amulet sigil. Like my mining stats would be like 4 million, 4.3 million by the time I was done leveling everything up. And now like I'm barely level 19 prayer and I'm already at 20.6 million. Which is 7 times. And it goes up to like 32 or something when I get to 21. Yeah, mining and defense. Like if you're trying to push like any mining, defense, shooting, or close combat, all good. Or stamina. Obviously if you're using melee weapons, you want close combat more than anything. If you're trying to grind Mercury, you want mining more than anything. If you're using a bow, you want shooting more than anything. And defense is good for all of them because defense increases the damage on chopping strike. It increases the damage on powerful shot. For whatever reason. I don't know why, but just leveling up defense gives you damage on those techniques. So defense is good for everything. And it gives you health, which is also good. Alright, so we're gonna stop at 21. Start leveling up mining. So yeah, we're at 31.8 before we level up mining. 31.9. 32. Gotta go back before the boss. We're at 916 trillion. Or which is more than I've ever had from any feud anywhere. And we're hitting the go back because we can use potions on this one, so we can get even more. We're at 1 quad ore. Just naturally running through, killing possessed, not even killing the boss yet. 1.1. .2. My weapon's only level 75,000. We're at 99. 99.5 quad before the boss. 308 after the boss. That's stupid. Like that's just dumb. This is dumb. And I'm okay with it. I love when dumb is good. And all I have to do that is just get the stats buff, level up prayer, and then we win. One game. I got another bag of minerals. I love minerals. Random conditions. Okay, this could be bad. This could be bad. What is it? Spirit is prohibited. Oh no. Well. So this could be a problem because the stats buff may not give me enough stats to clear. And we don't have spirit, so that's even worse. But we'll just have to see what happens after I get the stats buff. Less IQ is good. Yeah, we'll see what happens. I might still be able to do fine. Because it's still going to multiply the amulet by quite a bit. I don't want to run that one because there's no altars. Okay. That's at 100. I'll start leveling this up. Okay, we got stats buff. We're 1.2 billion. Okay. So now what we need to do is this here. We just need to start leveling up mining and get shooting to 5. So let's do this. We're gonna do this. We're gonna do this. Shooting to 5. Let's get hunting to 5 or 6. Because with the amulet, I should be able to get enough stamina to do damage. And leveling up the weapon. It's just gonna take a minute. What do you mean? Awakening tab using ore. Are you talking about over here? Yeah, I don't know. I don't know about that one. I don't know how that should work. Actually, you know what I'm probably gonna have to do is Owl of Cunning. Definitely gonna have a little cunning. Also a level of defense too. Get more damage on chopping strike. Yeah, maybe. Are you talking about like make it like weapon rarity or something? Something similar to that? I have an idea. How we do this and collect flowers. Oh wait, I can't do that though. I have to run for them. And by run for them, I mean get stuck immediately. Yeah, this is bad. Yeah, at least kill some birds. Killed some birds. Yeah, I might not be able to do this one. I might have to flip this. But the only thing is if I flip this and it flips everything else. That would be bad. But anyway, just swap the other build. I died. That's not good. Meh. That's okay. It'll be easy to get buffs back. That should be fine. Oh yeah, I forgot to change this. That's where I screwed up. Hold on. Is to put everything in an astral forest. I forgot about that. So we gotta put everything in the chopping shrek. I put one there, dumb. Them. Alright, well that's better than what it was. Kind of. Not really. No, it'll be better. Question mark. Question mark. Just gonna do how a more natural weapon does. Just gotta build back up. It's not really a morale thing, it's waiting for the game to let me win thing. Let me win! They're only hitting for double. I think these guys are like key VG or maybe 6 VG at this point. Maybe even higher. I'm probably just gonna have to re-roll it. And hopefully I do not re-roll this last one to something stupid. Oh, that'll work. That will work. Got a minute until I can pray. Why are you so impatient? There's nothing wrong with trying. Oh, oops. That's fine. I could have just done the other build and not wasted that, but meh, not a big deal. The other build's probably not as great without spirit either. But then again, I would always use a build with no spirit, so never mind. Let's level this up so we get more XP. I need more XP just for me. I did that. I want to run that one because no altars. There we go. Now we just win. So yeah, as you can see, no spirit for my build, really bad. Yep, you get the Gorgor's buff, and then you just win. It's great. Alright, I'm gonna run through this zone and then take a short break. Oh, you know what? Oh no, never mind, I'm fine. Everything's fine. Everything's fine. We'll run through the zone, take a short break, and then swap over to Soda Singularity and play that until I gotta go to work. And then probably what I'm gonna do is when I get home, we'll do some more of this. And just push for fun. For fun. Yeah. No, it's actually interesting. Like there's like actual content to look at and do anything with. Because the last like 2 or 3 patches before this one, there wasn't really anything to do. There wasn't anything new. There's just the DLCs they want you to spend $1 bajillion for. Which didn't seem to add too much, unfortunately. So I did not buy any of them. I prefer no content to possibly getting destroyed. You mean like my build usually does? Yeah. I totally understand that thought process for sure. Bethesda fans? I personally never thought that Bethesda games were that great. Like, to me, Bethesda games were always just huge buggy messes that never lived up to like whatever like praise people had for them. And just overall, like the whole like let's talk to NPCs for 30 minutes before we go run a dungeon for 5 minutes is just kind of meh. That whole concept is just not interesting to me. If I wanted to talk to people, I would just go outside. That's how I feel about it. Like, I understand being immersed in whatever you're doing, right? But at the same time, I'd rather just talk to a real person about their real experiences instead of a person that doesn't exist and their experiences that did not happen. Right? But maybe I'm just a terrible person. I don't fully understand the concept. Also, the reason why this zone's going very slow is because this is the run speed is minus whatever, so we're only running at 66 right now instead of 200 like we usually do. Yeah, it all depends on what you're playing games for, right? Like, if you're playing to escape reality, then that's one thing, but I don't play games to escape reality. I play games because I like playing games. And I like figuring games out and learning whether or not I can actually play them well enough to get anywhere. There are some games I do not play very well and should not play, so I do not. Alright, we gotta go back and get some more ore. 76 quad. Running slow as hell. We're almost at 1 quad ore again. On the go back, so now we go back and kill everything again. Get a bunch more ore. I wonder if I could still get the 22. Probably not. 26,000 is a lot. Because I think going from 22 to 23 with the prayer sigil was like 27,000 something. Which is only 1,000 more than what 21 to 22 is now without it. So that's why I'm stopping at 21 now. Don't worry, we'll get there eventually. We only have 3 more zones to run through. Boom. 328. Stanislav. Alright, so we got one more for this island, but unfortunately I'm out of time. I gotta stuff. I gotta stuff in things. I gotta things and stuff. Oh, dude, I didn't even see this re-rolled over here. Oh no. Well, good thing we already cleared that one. Good lord. Alright, we'll have to do this one later. Yeah, so we're one off of finishing this island. I'm gonna go set up to grind. Oh, I don't know if I want to redo my build and still have it go to 17 or not. Because it goes to like a little bit above 16 or something now. But yeah, if you want to know the difference in the power that these buffs give, I used to not be able to kill stuff here until the weapon leveled up a little bit, but now I'm just running straight through things. So it's a huge difference. Like, yeah, you sacrifice a bunch of stamina, but with the amulet thing, my stamina is way higher than it was before the update. Even just barely getting it, and we're only at level 13 prayer. So we go to 14 prayer, it jumps up 0.6 billion. It is what it is. It's pretty dumb. Let's open these boxes and see if we get anything interesting real quick. Exquisite. What is this? No. 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 And no. We don't want none of that. My chests are at 21. So that's good. I probably still have a couple islands to go before we get 22. Warped hammer! Wow. Too bad they destroyed destruction. Otherwise the imp would be half decent. Thunderbird. There's another imp, wow. Needle. Wait, apparently the 6 slot order didn't get the boost. It was only like 14 or 16. Oops. Alright. Already a 5.4 quad. Let's see, where's it at? Oh, okay, I guess it's just barely leveling up 16 around the same spot. So never mind, we'll just leave it at 16 and let it go into mining. But that's the other thing too, is like this build is so just my grind build. It's not even full power. Like I'm not taking technicality and what's it called in close combat or leveling up herbalism or any of that stuff. So there's still a lot of power that my build is just not using because it doesn't need to yet. Anyway, I'm gonna take a quick break. I'm gonna shut the streams off and then we'll come back in a few minutes and we'll blow stuff up in Subtle Singularity. I'll be right back.